Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be the first impression video of the Norvina 2 from ABH. Oh, sweeties, look. Sweeties, everybody has seen this palette, but I still need to show you because I just really enjoy this. Alright, so what do I want to do today? I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm not going to go for a super winged cut crease. I think I'm going to leave that for the first impression of the Norvina 3. But when I looked at this palette, actually I wanted to use this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you remember, I also showed you that lime green shimmer shade in the Root Cosmetics Neon palette the other day. I don't know when this video is going up, but anyway, so I don't know what it is these days, but I love those shadows. These colors these days super speak to me. So I definitely want to have this one on my lid, and then I think I want to do like a gradient with this one and just go down like this. I don't know. I'm really debating, and this is really the only thing, the only criticism that people that I understand that people have of big palettes, because it's overwhelming for the eyes. Some people get really intimidated by that and don't like it. I personally love that challenge. I love it, and I don't mind to sit there for like 10 minutes and stare at the colors and think, what am I gonna do? Like, for me this is nice, for other people it's like scary or something. Anyway, so I think I'm just gonna start with a green, and maybe, you know what, I did not want to do a blue necessarily, maybe under the lower lash line. I'm not 100% settled yet. It depends how the whole look turned out. So I don't have a plan really. I just know that I want this one, and then basically I'm gonna go in that color scheme. So we shall see. Okay, let's have some makeup fun and some I don't know, creative time. And let's zoom in and then we'll see what happens. Okay, I changed my mind, which is typical Leorah. I'm gonna go in first with this shade here. This is a turquoise, I would say, and I think because last time in the first impression of the Norvina 1, I went in with the lightest shade and then worked myself like towards the darker shades, and that was actually a super nice experience. If you did not see that video, please go and check it out. It was out of this world. Anyway, so I know those shadows build nicely on each other, but today I want to go in with the dark one first, because that is usually what I do, and see how they blend into each other when you work the other way, which is always more work and always more difficult. So let's just put some music and let this make comfortable. Let us make this comfortable. Yeah, and let's go into this shade. This is the shade E3. And I'm just going to push this here in the crease. Should I take it through the whole crease? Maybe now is the right time to make a decision about this. What are we gonna do? Maybe yes. But I don't want to have it too far up, so let's keep it really local. And just push it here into place. I'm going to take a bit of a smaller packing brush now and push it here into the inner parts of my crease, because that is always, I never get in there with the big brushes. I mean, I get in there, but it's just not, I don't get the color payoff because I just cannot aim that way, you know? Anyway, so I'm just pushing that in, and this is already, it's so creamy and so nice. I don't know, I almost feel like ever since I started with those palettes now, is there a way back for me, or do I have to just work with those palettes for the rest of my life? I'm just so in love with this formula, I had no idea. I'm really thrilled to work with this. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing, and then I think I'm just going to blend out this, the upper edge a little bit, and then just on its own, and then we're gonna go in with the next shade. Okay, I'm going in with a bit of a fluffy brush and just blending out the edges a little bit. And even that, do you see this? Does that come across on camera, how nicely that blends out? I'm like, I don't even know what to say anymore. This sounds like I'm being paid by ABH, but I'm not, because why would they care? I'm like tiny little Leorah sitting on a hilltop in the Judean desert. You know, yeah, this is awesome. And this is the same eyeshadow primer that I'm always using, you know, right now, which is the Kiko Milano eyeshadow primer in neutral, and so I know how that works also with other shadows. So this is really, really nice. Okay, so I'm just finishing to blend this out a little bit, and then I'm going to go in, I think, with the green. Which green? We shall see. Oh, sweeties, I'm having so much fun these days with the makeup. It's so nice. You know, if you are not completely new here, you know that I've been going a bit through a harder time these last weeks, where I was really in doubt of where am I going to take my channel? Should I even be doing this? You know, because I just really didn't know anymore what to do. Not because I was running out of ideas, but there were so many influences from the outside that were trying to change me. They meant well, most of them, but I don't know. It was really hard for me, because really what I want to do is I want to do makeup. That's my heart and my soul and my everything. And I don't want to do so many things that got suggested to me, you know. So I thank the people for the suggestions, because I know they mean well, but it put me in so much turmoil, because with all of that came also the suggestion, the way you are, you're not going to grow. The way you are is not going to be good enough, because there's so much competition out here on this YouTube platform. Wait, let me go in with the next shade, which is going to be I almost think this one, but is this I think this is a satin or something, because let me just swatch this for a second, because this looks not like it doesn't look really like a real matte. It doesn't. Should I show you? Actually it does, but I think it has some specks in it, so should I use it anyway? Should I? Yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with this one. That's the shade B1, and I'm gonna use a fluffier brush. And the pickup on the brush, it's really, calm down. Anyway, so I'm going to first of all dab this here over the edge of the turquoise, and just so it doesn't, you know, if I sweep it on, then it just probably goes all over the place, and I don't want to lose the space I have, even though I have a lot of space, but I don't want to lose too much of the space, because I still want to blend this out with the yellow. So anyway, yeah, so it was a little bit hard, and I know I've mentioned this now in several videos, and I don't want to come across as whiny, but I'm just sharing that was my life now in the last days, and or weeks, let's say that. And also it was not only that, it was also that the whole holiday time of the Jewish high holidays was extremely exhausting for me, because of course, like, for 3 weeks the kids were home, and I was still uploading like 5 or 6 videos per week, you know, and I don't know how I did it, you know, entertaining guests. I had my family visiting from Germany, I had other guests during the holidays, and I was working day and night, and then being told that, you know, all of your efforts is not going to go anywhere, because the competition is too big, and of course, like, all of these things were extremely frustrating. And then of course this incident with that makeup brand that contacted me and really gave me a rundown. So anyway, that was really not nice, and the combination of all of these things was really hard. So I finally, what I really wanted to say with all of this, I finally found my footing again, and my love for what I'm doing, and I really don't care if I don't grow that much. You know, yes, I want to grow. That's wrong. That totally came out wrong. Of course I want this channel to grow, and I need a certain number in order, of course, for brands to even notice me, because you know, I'm small. But I do not care, like, if there is a lot of competition or something, because I still think that everybody who is here brings something different to the table, and I've said that in so many videos already, that there is a justification for everybody to be here and to serve a certain, like a certain community or a certain audience, and that is, you know, that is what I'm doing. And if my audience is not the super broad spectrum, then that's what it is, because those people deserve to be served too. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. Just saying. All right, let me just do this on the other eye and then we'll move on. Okay, here we are, and I actually, you know what, when I spoke to you before, I said that I want to go in with the yellow, but now I think that maybe I should go in with this lime green matte, which is the sort of the opposite of this shimmer. Not the opposite, the accompanying matte to this shimmer. That's what I meant. Maybe I should do that, should I? I think so. So that is the A2, shade A2. I think they should have hired me to find names for all of these shadows instead of numbers and letters. I think that would have been, you know, what would have been really, really nice, because Norvina is sort of, I'm not following her, so I might be totally wrong, but just having seen the pictures, how she promoted those palettes, I always thought that she's like a bit of like a mystical creature, you know? And I thought like legend themed names would have been really, really cool. Like, I don't even know, because I'm not into legends, but I would have done the research and found a few nice names for the shadows in here. Anyway, so this is what we have, and I actually think this looks really cool. So I'm glad that I didn't take the yellow, even though that was really, really tempting. But this is sort of now a little bit more monochromatic, because it's all greens, even though it's a big range, but it's still all in one family. So I really do like this. And then on the lid itself, of course, we're going to use that lime green shimmer. But for that, the transition after that, I'm not yet 100% sure where I want to take this look. So we shall see. Okay, sweeties, the time has come to put on that very, very beautiful lime green shimmer, which is this one right here, and it's the shade A3, and I'm putting it on my brush, obviously, and I'm gonna spray my brush as always, and now we shall see how it goes. I love this. I'm already loving this so much. While I was off camera and after I had finished the blending up here, I was actually swatching a couple of the other shimmers, because I wanted to find out which is the one that I'll choose to continue this. So I think I want actually to be probably like half or something. I want the light shade to be featured. Let's just put on some more. And then, yeah, so I swatched the other shimmers, and they are so beautiful, seriously. But I do think I made a decision, and I think I'm gonna go for a nice turquoise tealish kind of a, it's more a teal. I think it's more a teal. And I think that's gonna go really, really well with the look. I still have no idea how I want to finish this line though here. Probably with a dark blue, something like that. So you're in the middle of the creative process, just so you know. All right, let's just continue this side, and then I'm gonna finish the other side off camera. Okay, I'm gonna go into this shade right here in the corner, which is the shade A5. And let's put that one on. Oh, I'm having such a good time here. I think this looks really cool. Now, it's still not blended, I know. So let's just do that. I'm gonna go in with my finger into that light lime. Yeah. This is why I love my job. You know, this is why I love it so much. When stuff is like so good that you just cannot stop yourself. This is how it should be. So good. Really, really loving this. Okay, so I will then also deepen up the teal shimmer a little bit more once I have put down the matte in the corner. And that, I think, which one should that be? Maybe this one. Because that was actually one of the blue mattes that I had showed you in the very beginning, where I was thinking maybe that's how I was going to go with the look, you know? So I think I'm going to go for this one. This is the C4. And I need a brush that is a little bit stiffer and smaller. And then I'm just going to pack it into the corner. That it picks up on the... like, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, like you put it on and it's boom. Really? Wow. So I'm going to keep this really, really small here because I need to give myself some space to then still blend it into the green. So I don't want this to be overpowering or anything. I just want it to be an accent to the look. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I think I'm gonna go in with my finger again. I just need to swipe it off a little bit into that teal shimmer. And I'm just gonna dab this over here a little bit. What do you think? Alright, sweeties, I'm gonna finish off the other eye. I'm gonna do my eyeliner and the whole thing that we always do. My husband would say I'm gonna do the whole shebang, and then I'm gonna be back and we'll work on the lower lash line. Okay, sweeties, here we are, and I'm starting to really, really like this. As you know, the second I have eyeliner on, everything changes for me. This is like when it tips the scales towards the good, usually. Okay, I was thinking now, while I was off camera and finishing all of this, I was thinking what to do. Now, I want to do something blue, but I also want to take it a little bit into the unexpected, because I really personally like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue here, which is B4, this one, and then I'm going to blend it out, or at least I'm going to try to blend it out with the pink. That's the plan. Okay, so let's do our best. Okay, I'm taking this the blue one on a small packing brush, and again the pickup on the brush is extraordinary. Okay, let's just pat out the creasing because I'm not a teenager anymore, so that's what happens to me. And then I'm just going to put this blue in a small line under the green. I did put a green pencil, eyeliner pencil. I always forget how to say this, the eyeliner pencil. This one is from LA Girl. It's a neon green eyeliner pencil. You'll find it in the description box if you're interested. And anyway, I'm going to just like pack this on a little bit, and then I'm going to try to blend this out with the pink. There might be then a transition between those two shades that comes off purple, but that is what I want. I think. All right, let's try this. Let's go in with a different brush. The use of brushes in my looks is, I probably have something like 20 brushes that I have to wash every single day when I do my looks. It's crazy. Anyway, it's not crazy, it's passion. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the pink, and I'm just first of all dabbing it right under that line of the blue. And then I'm sort of trying to smudge it all into one, because I don't want this to drag down a very far. So that's why I'm just trying to keep it really local, sort of, trying. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. And then I'm trying to blend this into each other a little bit. And for the inner corner highlight, I think I'm going to use this one here, which is maybe a little bit expected, but there should be something expected in the look, shouldn't it? Maybe. Anyway, I think I used a lot of colors in this look in order to form an opinion about the palette, so I think we're good. Okay, I'm still gonna blend this a little bit, and I'm gonna put on some mascara and define the lipstick, and I put in the inner corner highlight, and then I'm gonna come back with the finished look and my final thoughts. Alright, sweeties, how are we doing? How are we doing? I think we're doing okay. I like it. I really do. I think this whole thing with the pink on the under the lower lash line is a nice thing. It's a nice thing to like throw it off, you know. Could it have been a little bit more tone in tone? Of course, but I think that that's just not me. So today, this is me. Hi. All right, let's zoom you out. And yeah, so this is how we are today. Of course, I'm also pink in my shirt and I'm pink here, but I didn't plan it that way. You know, it just came together like this. So, and I love this. I love this. I love the challenge. As I told you, I love the challenge of big palettes that are not sorted for me. You know, sometimes when I go makeup shopping in my very limited makeup world that I have here locally, and the sales ladies show me palettes that are usually like really small, and then it goes from the lightest to the darkest shade, and it's like, or they're grouped into like shades, 3 shades or something like this, where you're basically told this is what you're supposed to use together. I hate this, and these people don't understand why I go like no thank you, because for them that works and that's nice and whatever, but for me, I love this. I love this, that this is just the way it is, how it would be in nature. In nature, nothing is sorted, you know, and I love this. So that's why I'm totally in love with those palettes, because they just give me so much. Plus, the formula is absolutely amazing. Again, like with the Norvina 1 palette, this one is just as good. What can I say? Again, I want to point out, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just saying, if you want to have something like this anyway, then you might want to consider this. That's basically with all my videos. When I have a good first impression, that's what I want to get across, because I'm not going to tell you buy a $60 palette if you don't need it, because that is madness. So anyway, I love the experience just as much as the Norvina 1 palette. I do like the look that we created. I think there is so much in those palettes that still has to be explored and tried out, and I cannot wait to do that. I think the Norvina 3, I don't have it here yet. It's still on the way to me. The Norvina 3 is gonna be a winged out cut crease, because I restrained myself not to do that with those first 2 palettes. So the last one is definitely gonna be a winged out cut crease. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the look, about the palette. Do you have it? Are you using it? Are you enjoying it? Or anything else you want to share, please feel free to do so. Then besides that, if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would really love that. And I'm so enjoying having you all here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you here soon for my next video. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.